name's Kathleen Celmins. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Amplified Now, where we are doing marketing differently. With me today, I have Andrea. Would you like to introduce yourself and your business?
Yeah, my name is Andrea Pereira, and I own Rocket Science Branding. We're a strategic and creative swag or branded merchandise or promotional products company, depending on what you like to call it, located in Southern California.
That's cool. So you do like physical products?
Yeah, so we do like the water bottles and the t-shirts all the way to custom gifting and really high-end products. We do retail brands as well. But yeah, that's what we do, is finding that connection of a tangible item with a brand.
That's so cool. So tell me how you got into that.
It was accidental, to be honest, right? So we have this joke in the promo industry. Nobody really goes seeking out promo saying, I am dying to figure out how I can put logos on.
Right? Like, I just love keychains or something.
Right? Exactly. Especially when you think of like 90s promo, and I mean, I'm an 80s person, so like the 90s were my formative years, or my formative decade. But yeah, it's those keychains and the rubber jar openers. It's the pens. It's the really scratchy t-shirts. Nobody grows
all
up
in size XL.
I can't wait to have
yeah.
a logo on a crappy t-shirt.
Right. I can't wait to make something that goes into a t-shirt cannon.
Right? Oh my goodness. No, not at all what I grew up thinking about. But I was in college and I was trying to just pay for school. So I got a job. And I ended up not hating it. It's kind of funny. My journey's a little weird. I thought I was going to be a teacher, and then I decided I didn't like that. And I was actually doing in-classroom work at the point when I was like, maybe not. I think we're good. And I tried finance, and I tried law, and I was finally doing my MBA when I was like, you know what? You've tried so many things, and you've realized you don't love them, but you don't hate this like marketing promo work. What can we do? How can we make this work? So that's how I ended up in promo.
Cool. So did you start in a promo company, or did you decide while you were getting your MBA to start a promo company?
Okay, so I started at a promo company. I actually started as the receptionist. And then I started doing more admin work and, just getting more responsibilities. And then I left my original company after 2 years. And I went to a really highly creative one that did a lot of custom work. And that was where I really learned what promotional products can be. And I mean, talking about thinking about marketing differently, that's where I learned to really think about metrics, think about design, think about experience. And then in 2019, just almost 2 years ago, I left there, and that's when I started my company. So I've been in marketing, in the promo world, on the corporate marketing side for the last 15 years. But I've only had my company, Rocket Science Branding, for 2.
That's so fun. Okay, I want to talk about the different kinds of things, because you said it's everything from the smallest thing that you put, I assume, in like an expo hall to high-end gifting. What's your favorite kind of thing to craft for a company?
Okay, so I mean, it really depends upon the level that you're thinking of, right? So I was working on a project for these giant banners, and I got a chance to do the artwork for that client. They didn't have an in-house agency, and they wanted some guidance. And so that was really fun to see my creative be in all of these people's photos and just to be something that they wanted to be a part of and memorialize. I think that's fun in one way. Another thing that's been super fun is I actually recently did a project where the client was like, you have this budget, here's the theme, what can we do? And I was like, really? You want me to run wild with this? And just, they had an event in Greece it was the Mediterranean tour that got canceled because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And so we put together this totally custom Taste the Mediterranean box. I'm sorry, your cruise got canceled, but here's some Italian wine. Here is some French truffles. Here is some baklava. Let's taste all these things and some promotional products in there as well. Yeah. So it's really how do you want to approach the work? Do you want us to go wild and tell you what we can physically do? Or do you want to just tell me, here's what I want? And And that's the beauty of it. Like every single day is different. Every single client is different. Every single activation is different, right? So it's a lot of fun to be inspiring. It's also important though that those projects are balanced out with, I just need 500 pens. Can you just give me some pens, please? So balance is good.
Yeah, right? That's so fun. Okay, so how do you market yourself?
Oh gosh. How do I market myself? I just am. I do a lot of networking. I just try to be out there, and I hope that the way that we approach the work here is kind of something that stands out and is memorable. And that's really the goal of what we're trying to do for our clients, right? I mean, as business owners, the goal is to stand out and be memorable. And however I can help share that I understand your goals is, I think, really what it comes down to.
That's so cool. What's the kind of range that people should be looking to spend or buy if they're looking to work with you?
Okay, so our average invoice value is around $5,000.
Okay.
But that is a balance of, I need one tablecloth and it costs $150.
Yeah, I was gonna say 500 pens is not $5,000.
No. So it's that's where it's like the average. It's literally the average. So it averages at that $150. I need one tablecloth, all the way up to $250,000 worth of, hey, we need custom race medals for our event, or
Neat.
We need custom uniforms. That's another project. Speaking of work I love doing. Is designing custom apparel. So I actually work with the mills, with the cutting and sewing teams to create custom apparel for our clients. And so $250,000 worth of, I just need 10,000 jackets, completely custom. You can't buy it anywhere else. It's a once in a lifetime thing, and it's that kind of collectible. That's really fun to work on too. This is it. There's one production run, and you either were here when it happened or you weren't, and that's it.
That is so neat. Andrea, how can people learn more about you?
Okay, so our website is rocketsciencebranding.com. And if you are looking to kind of dip your toe into branded merch and all that it can be, and really understand how we approach it, because we are distinctly not your website. I love Amazon. I love my 3 a.m. shopping sprees. But when it comes to creating something that's supposed to be storytelling, something that's supposed to connect my brand with my audience, it's really an investment, not a cost of, I just need this thing really quickly. I need pens really quickly, whatever. Not to speak negatively of pens. I'm really specific about my pens, and I only buy them on Amazon because they come over from Japan. Anyways, when you want that experience, you want to talk to someone, because my job is to understand merch. My job is to understand telling marketing stories and connecting brands, creating community. So it's not just, I know what ink to use to put your logo on this product. I go way beyond that. So if you want to dip your toe in, the blogs on our website are probably the best place to start to get a feel and an understanding for who we are and what we do. There are contact forms there, as well as phone numbers and emails. If you'd like to see images of work we've done, I would say head over to our Instagram, and we are Rocket Science Branding on Instagram as well. And then, of course, we've got Facebook and LinkedIn. But that's where we post a lot of our images of our work, and like what we're finding inspiring and trending is on Instagram.
Cool. That's great. So wherever people are watching this, if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll have it linked below in the description. If you're watching on the blog, we'll have it linked below in the blog post. And so if you're watching this and you're thinking about merch, reach out to Andrea.